Something that I find incredibly striking in your work, especially because it seemed to come in tandem with this, again, rise in sort of like legitimate mass media visibility, was your increasing willingness to share about intensely personal experiences,
Hmm.
by which I mean divorce, sobriety, things you've shared about online, in a way that I found so generous because you don't have to. That's theoretically off
Yeah.
topic for you. And for me as a consumer of your work, I mean, I have to tell you those, especially about sobriety and stuff, the willingness of someone who really doesn't have to share about stuff like that and to share so vulnerably is s- so meaningful.
Well, I mean,
Why
the
did
same
you
the same with your
feel?
work.
Oh, thank you.
I mean, you must know what that feels like. For me, like my ex-wife, so I was divorced 2 years ago. I think pretty similar timeline to you, in fact. But
No, no, no. I'm an
were you
old
were you
hand at
way
this.
way, way
This is
before
I'm
that?
like
Okay.
yeah, like eight
Was it that
years.
long ago? Okay, okay. Sorry,
Yeah.
my bad.
I know what I'm doing. I'm an old divorced lady.
But my ex-wife was and continues to be like a very, very private person. And so in my videos, like we didn't really I didn't share much about, like, she never appears in them, like my kids never appear in the videos. And so, finding this sort of divide between what's private and what's shareable and what's completely private has always been, a line I had to think about. And with and so for the divorce, like I don't really hide it anymore. It was a little sensitive at the beginning because obviously, like, my ex-wife doesn't want people at work talking about it, or stuff like that. But at this point, people know, and I'm fine with talking about it. But the sobriety thing, for me, I've been sober now since October of 2023, and I was thanks, and I was going,
Big deal.
doing AA. And I've been trying to sort of cut down or stop drinking for years, and tried various methods, both with therapy and pharmacological methods, and nothing really worked. And I was always very averse to going to AA, because I had been to one meeting and was like, this is like a cult. And it is very sort of culty
Yeah.
in a way.
Yeah. I mean, I've been to AA, and I love it, but I definitely feel you. I have very strong feelings in many directions, so
Yeah,
I'm
but I think
interested to hear yours.
finding the right sort of sponsor, and finding the right meeting and the right types of people, and sort of getting to this point where, it's understood, well, you take from what you need, and you don't have to buy into 100% of it. And it's really sort of just a support network of people who have gone through similar experiences. That helped to understand all that, and that, you don't have to believe in God, you don't have to believe in all these things. Yes, the book was written in the 30s, and there's like misogynistic stuff and, you know strange religious stuff in it, and you don't really have to believe any of that.